Yay, I'm alive. Do what? Nope, not at all. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, Thursday, wherever y'all are at kind of day? I'm doing good, Lori. Just sitting back watching everything going on. Man, what a busy week so far. Oh, guys, listen, I'm going to tell you what, I'm truly excited. Not even going to lie. I double dare you to boot me. Okay. All right, Eric.
Send him a boot.
I'll send you a boot in the mail. How about that? I got your address.
Hey, I got a couple. We got a couple.
I got a couple. I got a couple pair. What size do you wear?
Nice boots.
Nice boots too, yeah. Tim says, "Hi, Mary."
Hi, Tim.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix something on my TV real fast. You got a small foot? Oh yeah. I forgot about those.
Okay, Eric, you've been booted. If that ain't good enough.
He wears a 9.5.
I don't know what size these cloud hoppers are.
Yeah, look at these boots. They're nice too. We found these in the storage unit.
Yep, they're brand new.
They're brand new.
Well, this one is kind of scuffed.
Little scuff, but yeah, those may be 10s. I think they're 10s.
Hand post.
I think they were 10s.
Size 9s.
Size 9. He wears a 9.5.
Cut your toes off.
What? Those will fit over you boots. They're good for like snow for the snow and stuff.
Yeah. And these have still got the tags on them.
See, these still got the tags on them. Look at this.
And the paper inside.
And the paper's still inside of them. These go over your shoes, like for when you're in real hard snow and stuff. I just hadn't tried to sell them. I don't know. Yeah.
Forgot about them.
Just forgot about them. Yeah. There you go, love.
We may try to sell these Friday.
Yeah, I know it. No snow in Florida. I know all too well, bud.
But there, you got the boot, Eric.
Oh, dang, Lori.
What?
Just know that my son is 13 years old and wears a 14.5 size boot.
Oh,
Holy cow. Goodness. I wear a 13, so I sympathize with him. I know how hard it is. Ugh. Thank you, Tim. We found them in a storage unit. and that. I wear boots very seldom. They hurt my feet too much.
I just sleep with Bourbon.
Holy cow, a 16? Jesus. He ain't got feet. Hell, he's got water skis.
Tell him go kick the guts out of the cow.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Black screen, 10-hour rain, peaceful sleep. Oh, yeah? I got to hear that.
No.
Make me want to go pee.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that it would make me want to go to sleep or not.
I'll be up there for 10 seconds. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's expensive. And that everything's expensive right now. But that's our own faults. We're letting the government dictate how we should live our lives. But that's another story. I don't do politics. Dang, Troy. Gas is about 274 here. I think it is 274, 280 ish. That's about the size of it right now. I was hoping that that scrap guy put on a new video tonight, but I haven't seen it so far. Storage lab, fire scrape garage. Yeah, about the same here, Michael. It depends on what one you go to. You're either gonna pay 274 two. But about the highest though is the premium gas. It's like 301 or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's up there.
You got been you have to use diesel.
Yeah, and God forbid if you have to use diesel. I think it's like 315 a gallon or something. Diesel's nuts. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, brother? Good to see you tonight, my friend. Yeah, Adventures Made from Scratch, but he didn't have a new video up tonight. Okay, you guess. Well, I'm doing good, man. Uh, not doing bad at all. I can't complain. Wouldn't make no sense in it anyway. Hi, Pam. How are you, dear? Yeah, we're doing fine, hon. Who let the dogs out? Ann let the dogs out. She just said she did. She said I had to take the dogs out. So Ann took out the dogs. Right? Yes, Tim. Let me know when you get that package and everything, Pam. Yeah. Just hanging out. You got I know you got yours today, Michael. What is it? A fate. Creamy soda. Yeah, everybody's been getting them a day early, so that's good. I'm glad. Hi, Lori. If anybody wants to join, they're welcome to, or whatever. Sorry, I'm gonna have a Diet Pepsi. Really, Lori? I bet that'd be cute to watch. No offense, but you don't seem like the you don't seem like the type of person that would do that. But that'd be funny to watch. No, I understand, Troy. I understand. You've been online on live for about 4 hours. I was just saying, if anybody wanted to join, they're welcome. Hi, Tinder. Huh? Yeah, humidity's rough. I thought you were gonna let me try that thing. You brought it. I was like, well, let me see. Well, that ain't that the weirdest darn thing. It has a minty aftertaste.
chocolates too.
Well, you know what? That's why I put up there on the title, it says no drama. I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't care about all that stuff. Uh, Everybody has their own little deal, and that life's too short to worry about stuff that you can't change. YouTube is such a big entity in that, and we can't do nothing about whatever this and that. I mean, it is what it is, and that's it. Hi, Ivy. And I've listened to some people with that I've talked to and things, and some of my actions that I've been doing on YouTube have been wrong, and I'm going to try to curve that back a little bit because I don't want to be reflected back on as that type of person. Because looking back on it, do I want my kids to go back and watch that kind of thing, or my grandkids or my great grandkids? No. And so, with that being said, that's why I don't want the drama. It's just BS, and yeah. Jim said he's going to come get that pool table tomorrow. Darn it! I was hoping. I was hoping that. I was hoping he's coming to get that pool table. It needs to be out of the way. Not this white boy. I can't lift it.
I can't lift it. Thing's way too heavy. It took how many people? Six.
You're exactly right, Troy. You're exactly right. It's nothing, Laura. It's just you know what I mean. Uh, just just in the whole YouTube itself, you know what I mean. Everybody has a difference of opinion, and everybody watches different people at different times. And let's just be honest with each other. There's not enough time in the day to watch everybody that we like on YouTube. Sometimes you might catch it the next day. Sometimes you might catch it exactly when it comes out. But listen, I just don't care for all that other stuff, and that's not where I want this channel to go. That's not where Mary wants this channel to go. We started this channel because we were having fun, and we want people to come and watch our videos and have fun. But in the same respect, I don't want somebody to come to my channel and say, well, look at that Nightmares. He's rough, and he's got a mouth like a sailor and everything else, which in the past I have had a mouth like a sailor. I'm not going to lie about it. But that's not something that I want my grandkids looking forward to, to look back on and say, well, that's how I'm going to remember my grandfather or my great grandfather. That's not me. That's not what I want. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I want people, when they watch our channel, to, like this Saturday when me and Mary get married and we have the video put up on YouTube, or we do it live, and that I want people to remember that. I don't want to be remembered as the person that came online and said the F-bomb every time he opened his mouth. But with that being said, I do smoke. It's not illegal. I'm not sitting here getting drunk or anything like that. All of our stuff that we auction off is outside, away from the smoke and everything. Some people frown upon it or whatever. Well, me too, Mickey. And the last few days, I've had a real big thought process over things. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't want my grandkids or even my kids to come to look back on it and remember me that way. You know what I mean? I want them to go to look back and see a moment that we captured, that we shared together, that they may not have been a part of because they were too little, or one day when it happens, neither one of us are here. You know what I mean?
Tomorrow is never promised.
That's right. And I'll be straight up with y'all. Is me and Mary never started this to make money on YouTube. We done it because we wanted to share a part of us with everybody else, to have a good time, uh, to educate people on some things that they probably didn't know. Like yesterday, I'm not going to say who it was because I'm not bragging. We buy storage units, and in the storage units, you get a lot of stuff that you may not want to mess with and want to sell, like going to set in a flea market or whatever. I told them how we do it. You know what we do when we don't want to go set at a flea market? We get pallets, we box it up, we shrink wrap the pallets, we wait till we've got 3 or 4 of them, we set them out, I post them online, and that for sale for $300 or $400, and people come and buy them, and they pick them up and they haul them off, and I don't have to mess with that stuff. They're getting a good deal because they like the flea market and stuff like that. Well, I don't want to sit at the flea market all day long. I like to go and sell at the flea market. Don't get me wrong, but it's not something I want to be committed to every Friday or Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd like rather do something else. Hello, Dawn. How are you? No advertising for drama. Hey, that fiddle faddle is awesome. I like that stuff.
Oh yeah.
With some little caramel and nuts.
I like buttery toffee.
Oh, the buttery toffee is good too.
Baby. But that stuff's sticky.
Yes, it is definitely sticky. Because at the end of the day, when it all said and done, you know, I'm just plain damn James and she's just plain damn Mary, and we're we're just want to have fun. That's it.
Okay.
And I like buying storage units because I like the mystery. I like to resell the stuff too. Don't get me wrong, but I like that mystery. Mary will tell you most of the time when we've gone through all the boxes, I'm like, whatever, let's move on to something else.
But I'm still trying to dig.
Yeah.
Because I know there's more in there. But he won't let me. Oh, yeah.
And to be honest with you guys, listen, and then I'm going to stop ranting because that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't come on here to rant. Another reason why I started this and that is so I can document the rest of our lives with this beautiful lady right here. that's beside me every day when everybody else has turned their backs on me and said, "You'll never do it. You'll never do what you can think you can do." And this woman right here has been right there beside me, and I want to document that, and I want her, if something happens to me, to go back and look at the time that we've shared together, or something that happens to her, I can go back and I can have a tear in my eye or whatever and remember a moment, or our kids can remember that moment, or our grandkids or our great grandkids can remember that moment. And hopefully along the way, people will see the love that me and Mary have for each other, and that, and maybe change their life because of something has gone bad or whatever. And that's it, man. Because at the end of the day, it really don't make a damn what anybody else thinks. It's what we feel. Videos are amazing. You're exactly right. And she was against it when we first started.
Oh yeah, I was.
But now she loves it. And on a plus note, man, I put 4 items up on eBay today. So I accomplished something.
Yeah.
Went and hung it. We went and hung out with my dad for a little bit and got stuff around for our wedding coming up this Saturday, in case y'all didn't know, for new people here. And that. Y'all should have heard it. My dad went and picked up my medicine from the pharmacy this morning. And he was trying to, I laughed. My dad, God bless him, I love him. He's 70 years old. And
thing is, the day is long.
He was trying to tell the lady when my birthday was and everything. He knew it was this Friday and that, but he just forgot the year. And he said, "Lady, do you know how many kids I have and how hard it is to keep up with all their birthdays?" So that just kind of tickled me a little bit. Video killed the radio star. Oh, yeah, I guess you just dated yourself too. Me and Tim's got a birthday coming up Friday. I got a birthday coming up Friday, wedding coming up Saturday. And if you want to send donations, you can send it to the little banner scroll, the money right there to the little banner scrolling across the screen. I'm just kidding because there is no banner. See it? I can scroll one, but there's not one. Friday, Friday, Friday. Oh. Yeah, my daughter Nikki asked me earlier. She said, "Do you want candles on your cake?" I said, "I don't think it's legal to put that many candles on a cake. You'd have to call the dang fire department." He's probably going to go get an ice cream sandwich. It's about that time.
That's what somebody can send him. A fire extinguisher. The candles on his cake.
I'll be 47 in this Friday. You should have seen my dad this morning, guys, this afternoon, when he was remembering back and everything. He's like, "You were born on Friday the 13th and everything." And he's talking about, he remembers when I was born and everything. Then he started to tear up and everything. You know, that kind of stuff touches you, dude, for real. You know. Yeah, but I don't feel young, man. Y'all don't understand what I've been through. I mean, not and I'm not gonna go up here and sit up here in details and everything, but trust me, dude, I've got the body of a 80-year-old. Believe me when I tell you that. I've got so much wrong with y'all that y'all don't know about because as another party says, we only share this much of our life, not this much. And I do, Lori. I really do. I enjoy spending time with my father like that. Sometimes just getting up and we'll meet at the restaurant and go eat breakfast and stuff like that. You know, he's not going to be here much longer, and I enjoy those moments. You know what I mean? I enjoy when he goes with us to the storage units,
Oh, it's fun.
and that I mean sometimes it's aggravating, but it's fun too. You'll be 52 in November, huh, Tinder?
Like 10 years older.
Right?
Take this cup out. Check up on it. Yes, I'm still pretty hard.
But you know, yeah, I didn't say 47 was old. I like calling myself old because that's what my kids call me and the grandkids. And they're like, "Oh, look at you, you're old," but not really. Not mentally, in that I'm not old. I don't feel old when I'm mental. Like I don't feel like mentally old, but my body feels old. I've got I've got so much going on in that with myself that there's days that I can barely get up out of bed. That's what makes me feel old. It's not the fact that I'm 47. You're going to average at 45 and you're going to stick to that. Well, here's the way I look at that, Travis. There's time for locker room shenanigans, and there's a time not to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if it's a bunch of guys hanging out, and we're not going to offend nobody in that, or just a group of people and nobody's offended, then that's fine. But yeah. Well, I think I've told people before. If not, I'll in 2004 I fell off of a two-story building and landed on flat on my back and shattered the vertebrae in my lower spine. And yeah, had to have surgery, all that stuff. And then after that, I went on and wrestled another 15 years after that. And I've got rheumatoid arthritis, blah, 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 yada, 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 all that stuff. You'll probably look younger with a beard, that dog. That's funny. I don't know. I don't think I look younger with a beard, but I kind of like my beard. Dying my hair made me look younger. It was all gray, but I dyed my hair, so now it looks pretty good. You had a doctor tell you were fat and lazy. Doctors don't know crap. Let's just put it that way. They get into a cycle where you're no longer a patient, you're a number. And once you get to that point and they stop caring, you know what I mean? Like when you need certain medications, they don't care whether you can afford it or not. And that, I'm not even going to get started on that. Yep, workman's comp, doctor. Hey, Lewis, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? In case you pasty people want to join me for the next 15 minutes or so, I'm not going to be on long tonight. I just wanted to come on and say hello and all that good stuff. Wow. But anyway, yeah, like I said, power of positivity. That's where we're going. Power of positivity. Lewis, you missed it last night, man. You should have been in that one auction last night. You could have bought you some $800 Pokemon cards, bro. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yes, we are getting married this weekend. Saturday, to be a fact. Day after my birthday. We're excited. We can't wait. Um, we're planning about 6 o'clock. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. It'll be about 6 o'clock in the evening, and everything. Like I said, we're going to try to go live. I don't know whether service will permit it or not. Where we're going to be at. But if not, don't worry. Y'all will get to see. Yes, I'm still doing the auction Friday and everything. Good night, Eric. We'll probably have a little auction or whatever. Get a double whammy this weekend. I don't think so. You know what, Travis? Listen, me and Mary have known each other almost 30 years. And over that 30 years, she was married or I was, and it just wasn't right. And I was young and stupid. And yeah, so We tried to date once before, and I was a dumbass, and I'll just go ahead and say it like that. And but sometimes people mature and grow up, and that's what happened. And it didn't change how we felt about each other, but we went different ways. And unfortunately, her better half and mine passed away, and then we met back up again, and here we are. That's right, Tim. We're gonna party. We're gonna party Friday night. Well, I don't know about a Beach Boys song, but it was something like that. Yeah. Well, like I said, we had dated before, and like I said, I was just young and stupid. I had some issues that it took me a long time to get over, and yeah, we all take some bad paths in our life sometimes, uh, and how you choose to deal with it, and that is, you know, how you are. I don't know. I don't have the right words. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got mail. But life life is what you make of it. You know what I'm saying? From Well, I made a comment earlier tonight. I don't know if anybody's seen it or not. It's pretty bad when you go from making $100,000 a year and everybody being your friend and stuff, or supposed to be your friend, and then when you get hurt and you lose everything, get addicted to drugs that they gave you to make you feel better, and everything, and people seem to forget the person that you was. Of course, that's not who I am now. I'm not that person that was addicted or anything. And listen, it's part of my life, and it's part of my journey, and I had to go through that. I guess I don't know, but addiction is as real as everything else in this world. You can be addicted to anything, and I'm not going to sit here and make excuses, say I had a bad childhood or anything like that or anything else. It was my choice. I sobered up, become a better person than I was then, and that's it. You know what I mean? Have a good night, Mickey.
Night, Mickey.
He said he was going to go take a shower. But you can't let things like that define who you are now. And I've helped other people that were addicted. So I guess my addiction and getting over it uh, was a lesson that I had to learn so I could teach others that have walked that path that I walked. Exactly. And you know what? I'm a very humble person for from where I was to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? And I am a little rough around the edges sometimes, and I do say probably more foul language than I should, and that because you can call it ignorance or whatever. I guess I don't know, but that's not really, you know what I mean. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say.
The roughness just comes out.
Sometimes the roughness comes out. Yes, that's the best way to put it. Sometimes the dark side of me comes out once in a while. And listen, I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't care what anybody says. I have been clean and sober. Good night, barbecue. I have been clean and sober for 15 years, and I still get cravings as if I just stopped yesterday. And that's real. And anybody that tells you that they don't still crave it is a dang liar, because you do still get that cravings and it still haunts you. And and you know, I guess I'll have that addiction all of my life. It's just how you choose
To handle it.
to handle it, like Mary said. I get it, Travis. I really do. You know what I mean? I get it. But that's like I said, I'm not, but people don't look down on you and stuff, when you've been addicted to something or whatever. You can have addiction to cigarettes or sex or any kind of addiction, gambling, and everything else. You know what I mean? One addiction is not as bad as the other. They're all the same. Everybody deals with it in different ways. And I'm not gonna lie to you. One morning I woke up. I was 35 years old. I'll never forget it. It's just like a light switch went off in my head. I was 35 years old. I was all beat up. I was so freaking sore I couldn't even get up out of bed. And I kept saying to myself, "What in my heck am I doing to myself? Look at you. You're 35 years old, and what have you got to show for it? And all these people that are your friends, I guarantee you, buddy, when you quit, and this is me talking to myself, when you quit, they're not going to be around. They're not your friends. They like you when you're buying $2,000 worth of dope and you're sharing it with them. But when you need a true friend, they're not. Those people are not your friends. They're with the next person that's going to split their dope with them. And that's just being real, guys. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but it's the truth.
It is true. I've seen it happen.
And you know, I didn't want to be that person anymore. I didn't want to be that 35-year-old man waking up and can't move and all busted up and everything because I was stupid. You know what I mean? And I think back at what it cost me, the years of addiction, and what I'd done to myself, and the time that I had missed with my kids, and things like that. I didn't want to be around my kids. It's not that I didn't love them, but I didn't want their dad to see them to see their dad a drunken ass. And that's just the way it was. I didn't want them to see me all messed up all the time and everything else. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, and I sit and think about everything that I sacrificed for that addiction and what it cost me. And in the end, it wasn't worth it. It just caused me a lot of heartaches and pain. And my name is James, by the way. I sat back and now, after the addiction, I went through a bout of depression and stuff like that. And because I'm my own worst enemy. I've listened to other people say stuff to me, and I just let it roll off my back like a duck out of water. And that, so I don't let that mess bother me. But I beat myself up. I'm worse on myself than anybody will ever be on me. I sat back and think about what I lost, and I let that make me stronger. You know, I have moments with my kids that I'll never get back because their father was a drunken ass and was addicted to things that he shouldn't have been addicted to. And you know what I mean? Yeah, you're right, Tim. I wasted half my life on stuff, in and out of bad relationships, and yeah, my addiction cost me my relationship with Mary the first time. I'm just being honest, and she'll tell you I was a nut. I was a nutcase,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm not gonna lie about it, guys. I'd get drunk and get stupid, and I love to fight. And I wasn't abusive toward women. I was just so angry, and I was angry all the time. And it wasn't angry at anybody in particular. I was more angry at myself because I was the idiot. But I took that anger out on everybody else, and I used to love to fight. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd go into a bar looking for a fight, and that's why I'm all busted up in my hands and just been stabbed and everything else. And yeah, it's not good. But anyway, that's enough about that. How's the weather, everybody? It's still hotter than Hades here. It's still 80 degrees outside. Can you believe that? At midnight here, it's still 80 degrees outside. I bet the humidity's probably more than that.
Mhm.
It's just horrible. And because of my addiction, and the thing, I'm gonna say something else. And because of my addiction and the way one of my twin girls was raised by their mother, and that, listen, she's taught to me worse than I've ever been taught to in my life. Do you know? Let me tell you, my daughter will be 20 years old Yes, I burped. I'm sorry. My twin girls will be 20 years old in October, and my one daughter talks to me like I'm a dog, and I can't really say that I blame her, to be honest with you. But you can't go back and change the past, and you just got to move forward. Because, like I told her, I'm not living in the past anymore. That's not who I am now. And if they want to live in the past, they can live in the past. Because, yeah, I mean,
She's not coming to this house and disrespecting either one of us.
right. What Mary said, she's not going to come here and be disrespectful.
And I'm going to say it my way. I would stomp a mud hole in her ass the size of Texas and walk it dry. If my daughter's done first.
Right? I understand that. And Dawn said, no need to apologize. So now I'm just a regular old guy. I ain't nothing special. I ain't the Tooth Fairy or the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or anything like that. I'm just plain damn James, and I'm just trying to have fun, and that's it. I mean,
And everybody calls him Nightmare, but I'm the one that's a nightmare.
she's the original Nightmare. Actually the group with the Nightmare's Treasures is named after Mary. That was her CB handle, Nightmare,
And I live the name.
and yeah. So I'm just borrowing the name, but she's still Nightmare too. We share it now.
Yeah.
You resemble Buddha, buddy. I ain't no small man. Listen. I'm not no small guy. Listen, evidently you hadn't looked. I'm a big guy. I like to eat, and yeah. Doctors have taken everything else away from me. It's like I told my doctor. I said, look, you took alcohol away from me, and you don't let me have any fun with this and that. And he says, well, one day you're going to have to give up this. And I said, well, I'm not giving up that. I said, I got two things left I enjoy, and you ain't taking either two of those away from me if I can keep from it. My CB handle was Tennessee Rebel. That's what I changed it to when I was. Y'all are gonna laugh. When I was growing up, my grandpa gave me the CB handle of Little Cricket. That was my CB handle when I was growing up. My grandpa called me Little Cricket. I guess because I chirped all the time. I don't know.
Well, my original CB handle was Renegade.
Thank God there ain't no millennials in here. They'll be like, "What's a CB radio? How does that work?"
Those were the good old days. I used to make them so mad, and that's how I wound up with the handle of Nightmare. Because for the longest time they called him Mare.
Yeah, and then we play CB tag and all that stuff.
Oh man, that was a lot.
CBs were great, Michael. I'm telling
Oh
you,
man, they sure were.
we used to play CB tag and stuff, and we could see where we peg each other out and stuff, and see how close and that.
And if you had a vinegar in your car, that was the best because you
Well,
pull them every time.
Dawn, to answer that question, listen, I'm going to tell you what it's going to take for my daughter Amber to grow up is her mother being deceased. She depends on her mother for everything.
And her mother's batshit crazy.
And her mother is, like Mary said, is batshit crazy. And I'm not trying to be mean when I say that, but that's what's going to happen for her to change. She's going to have a dramatic, life-changing experience for her to mature. It happened to me, and yeah.
Just about every one of his baby mamas is batshit crazy.
We called it Fox and the Hound. Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm like Michael, who has pie? I want some damn pie, some chocolate pie. So Tim brought that over for us, huh?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
He'll bring it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I thought she said he brought it tonight. I was going to show them.
He'll bring it tomorrow.
What's it called?
Golden champagne. It's got gold links in it.
Our son-in-law for our wedding, and that has bought us a bottle of Gold Flake champagne. I guess it's 24 karat gold or something like that. I don't know. That ought to be pretty cool. You're right, Dawn. You're absolutely right. Everybody has to go through it. There's always going to be some kind of a moment in your life that will change you forever, good or bad.
My husband passed away almost 3 years ago. I worked side by side with that man for just about the whole time together, in one job or another. We had our ups and downs, that's for sure.
Yeah, we all do.
But in the end,
well, that's the same way with me and Stacy. You know, we had our ups and downs over the time that we were together, over the 9.5 years that we were married. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Kevin's still in here or not, but he'll tell you I used to wrestle. I used to love to wrestling. Wrestling was probably one of the things that's actually helped save my life, to be honest. Not even gonna lie about it. I like those little pastries that's got chocolate over the top of them. They got cream stuffed in them. I don't know what
they're. Long Johns.
Long Johns, yes. I like those things.
You know, I didn't
I know it. It's just because it's so hot.
Exactly.
I don't know whether he was an adult actor or not, but yes, Long Johns are the bomb. I love those things. I'm an Alabama fan. Not even gonna lie. Roll Tide. Boston cream pie is good too, and I am definitely an Alabama fan. I like Alabama. Of course, I like football anyway. I just like watching people play. Uh, I like the Crimson Tide. I like the all kinds of them. I don't even know. I just like watching them. Bear claws are good too. You ain't lying. Yes, sir. Now listen, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, and I know this is gonna sound bad when I say this, and it's not meant to be politically incorrect. But you put a plate of fried chicken and some watermelon in front of me, and I'll demolish that shit like nobody's business. I ain't even lying. I love fried chicken.
Watermelon with salt.
Oh, we're in Tennessee, and we're in West Tennessee.
That's what I had for lunch.
Michael said I'm demolishing right beside of you.
I don't blame you.
Heck yeah. I love me some fried chicken and watermelon and that.
Now Harley, our granddaughter, she'll tear some fried chicken up, but she don't like watermelon.
But you know what? On the same coin, and I know people are going to be like, "Oh my God, I don't really like apple pie." I just don't. I mean, I'll eat it, but I'm not really like. It's not one of my favorites. It's not like I am more of a cheesecake kind of guy. I will eat the heck out of some cheesecake, and it don't matter what kind of cheesecake. I'll just eat it. I love me some cheesecake.
And I can make some mean cheesecake. I can make some mean pumpkin pies, sweet potato pies. I can bake. I make blueberry pies and everything else.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Michael. I can eat fried chicken for a week straight and never get tired of it. Never. I mean, it don't bother me. Oh yeah, dude, I love. You know those little variety packs of cheesecake that you get at Walmart over in the deli section? I'll get one of those and a gallon of milk. But I'm telling off on my fat self. But hey, listen, I love cheesecake.
Right now, I can tell it's summertime because I don't hardly eat anything.
Yeah, I haven't been eating a lot either with it being so hot.
You eat more than I do. I mean, everybody eats more than I do anyway. But in the summertime, I barely eat anything.
You know what I want to eat the most, guys? Listen, I wake up in the middle of the night and want to eat. That's when I want to eat. I don't eat like
Because it's cooled off.
it's cooled off, I guess, and I love breakfast. Listen, Mary will tell you I am a breakfast kind of guy. I love breakfast. She said if you like salt on your fruit, you'll like TAGJIN on your fruit.
What is that anyway?
Yeah, what is that anyway, Dawn? I love me some biscuits and gravy, Michael. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I can make some homemade.
Mary makes some great biscuits and gravy. Let me tell you, she makes chocolate gravy. Oh, oh.
When we first got together, I don't like chocolate gravy. I said, "You're gonna try mine." He tried it. He was hooked. My chocolate gravy don't taste like everybody else's.
I like my eggs over easy. I don't listen. You all know what I do with my breakfast? I'll order 3 eggs over easy, biscuits and gravy, and I'll take my biscuits and I'll crumble them up on top of my eggs. And if I got hash browns, I'll put that on top of it. And then I'll pour the gravy over it and I'll mix that all up and I'll eat it just like that. Not everybody can make sausage gravy, Michael. You're right.
I can.
Mary makes a really good sausage gravy.
I can make any kind of gravy you want.
Me too, Tim. I love pancakes and biscuits and gravy and the eggs and hash browns. Yep. Well, you remember the other night when I was talking about stuffed hash browns? Yes, sir. Hash browns, then sausage patty and cheese and bacon, and then repeat it. Oh yeah.
Put it to you this way: when I worked out at Atlantis, they used to have railroaders come in there, stay in the hotel. They'd come in before it was time for me to make the biscuits, and they would wait for my biscuits. They'd stand there an hour and wait for me to make the biscuits. They didn't want anybody else's; they wanted mine.
I'm not a big ketchup fan. I'll be honest with you. I like ketchup sometimes, but I have to be in the mood for that. Listen, I'll eat my French fries without ketchup most of the time.
Now, if they're steak fries, the seasoned steak fries, I'll eat ketchup.
Yeah.
That's what's good.
Yeah, I'm not Jeremy Hales. I ain't got to have ketchup on everything. I just, whoops, I name dropped. I shouldn't say that. I'm not the other guy that loves ketchup. I eat a lot of ranch dressing.
When I was a kid, I loved ketchup. I just don't care.
I love grits. I like grits. I like
Yeah.
oatmeal,
No.
cream of wheat. I love that stuff.
I like chocolate.
I'm gonna have to go down there and kick Nikki in the ass. I want some Pop Tarts. That's what I want. I'm craving a Pop Tart.
You are.
Yeah.
You know. She left for a walk out. There's no Pop Tart. Right. Now, when I walk down there, there's Pop Tart right in the middle of the floor. So I don't look at it.
Dawn says I've only watched them a few times. She said, "What the hells did you say?" Just kidding. LOL. I've only watched them a few times. I like their coin pushing videos. I'm not gonna lie, I like those. And watching some of their earlier stuff, I like that. But and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think sometimes people forget where they come from. You know what I mean? Listen, yes, cream of wheat is good. This is no joke. I could win the lottery tomorrow, and you know what my idea of a nice place would be? To buy 100 acres and stick a double wide in the middle of it and be done. Now that's just the honest God's truth.
Yeah. Or a triple wide.
Or a triple wide, yeah.
Oh. That'd be our mage. I guess we're too damn redneck.
I guess.
I love it. I don't want no big old fancy house.
I don't want to clean it.
You wouldn't be the one cleaning it.
I know, but I'm just saying I don't want to clean it.
Why hell keep it up with this?
And then probably build a big building outside just to store stuff in.
And then another one for the kids to play in.
Yeah.
Have all their junk in. Or they'd be some spoiled brats, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, but I would do a lot of good with that too. I'd help a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
I'd most definitely donate to the children's hospitals and things like that.
Yes. I'm telling you what. Children's Hospital, Vanderbilt has done Sammy a world of good.
Yep.
And he's eventually looking at a kidney transplant.
That cinnamon cream of wheat is pretty yum. You ain't lying. I can remember growing up, my grandmother making oatmeal and cinnamon toast, and I'd take that oatmeal and I'd put it on that cinnamon toast. Oh man, you talking about good now? Woo wee! Uh,
My mom would make oatmeal. And, you know, everybody else likes putting milk on theirs. I don't like milk on my oatmeal. It's butter and either brown sugar or powdered sugar. And you got some good stuff.
Storage stalker. I like storage stalkers.
Yeah.
I like watching different ones. So, and that we've got some pretty decent storage videos. I think we're not. We show you the good and the bad. Listen, if I find some drug paraphernalia, you're going to see it. I'm not going to hide it from you and show you just all the good stuff.
Now, storage lockers tonight showed it. The drug program.
Yeah.
There was one other one that showed it. They don't hide it.
Yeah. Don't ask for grits. The two Utes. The two what? So you mean to tell me out of the whole grit cooking community, and that your grits on your stove cook faster than anybody else's grits? So was them homemade grits or were they instant grits? Tell me what movie that was off of, ladies and gentlemen.
How about grit ball?
Well, Tim, I don't normally sugarcoat anything, and that usually gets me in trouble. That's the problem. I'm too blunt sometimes, I guess.
Both that way.
My cousin Vinny, exactly, Tracy.
Uh-huh.
My cousin Vinny.
That show was hilarious.
It was. I love that show.
You got mail.
Yes, indeed. The Beverly Hillbillies. Good night, Dawn.
Good night, Dylan.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower that you got on? Okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. Native American flute music and rain. Let's see. Diablo 3 Resurrected. Ooh. was not a good lawyer, so you had to get another one. Can y'all hear that music in the background? If so, I'm sorry, but I kind of like it. Boy, I wish I was sitting on that bank right now, don't you? Oh, that's pretty. Huh. Oh, you took your night meds? Travis is going to go rub his stump, his leg. Take it however y'all want it. What's our wedding song?
Oh no, we haven't even thought about it.
We really hadn't really thought about it. And I'm sorry that he lost his leg. That sucks. I hate to hear anybody losing a body part.
Yes.
I lost a human once. Well, not literally a human, but the weight size of a human. Oh no! I went from 420 something pounds down to two something. So I practically lost a human, the equivalent of a human.
Well, in the past year, I went from 181 to 160.
Okay, so you lost the equivalent of a baby. Well, my hand is really hurting. Damn.
I think it's pretty dang good though.
It is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna finish this cigarette, and then I'm going to bed, or eat a Pop Tart or something.
I've got to get
Got a long day tomorrow.
you. Yeah, got to get the kids up.
Got to get the kids up to off to school and finish doing some planning and all that other good stuff. Get ready for Friday. Maybe have a small auction this Friday and everything. Amazed is a good song.
Yes.
Yeah, this Friday auction. Yeah. Me and Tim are going to celebrate our birthday. Welcome back, Travis. I may have some more Pokemon cards or something. More magic. You just never know. I may have a whole lot of comic books. You just never know what the hells we're going to come up with. No pun intended. chocolate if she's got it.
If not,
Then just whatever. Tim, I mean, Michael, you're gonna make me break out my guitar. I'm gonna start singing. Nah, no streaking tonight. I wish y'all could hear this music that I'm listening to, man. It is great.
I'm gonna have to start getting some of those smoothies
Yeah.
because I don't eat. I've got to have nutrition. So
What?
oh, right there.
Oh. Ah. Got me a Pop Tart. It's got sprinkles on it. I take it there wasn't no chocolate ones.
Nope. Oh, it was cinnamon
Ooh.
and strawberry. Well, I wish you had said something. I'd have got you.
Brown sugar one's good.
I don't know.
It's a strawberry Pop Tart. I like them every once in a while, Tim. I like the cinnamon brown sugar ones and that. I didn't want to fix a sandwich or anything like that. It's too late at night for that. So, yeah. Yeah, the s'mores Pop-Tarts are good too. Yeah, I love honey buns. I like the cream filled ones.
I don't like.
But I'll tell you what, I love a warm cinnamon bun. Oh my gosh, those things are good. Have a good night, Ann.
I know.
Yeah, they are. I like those that you get at the dollar store.
I like the Pop Tarts without pasta.
Yeah. Hi, Kiki. Kitty cat. Come here, and then I'll show you off. Then you go back to your mama. Come here. This is my other cat, our other cat, guys.
That's Nightmare.
This is Nightmare.
And yes, she was named after me.
Or the Dookie cat. Huh? All right, I know.
Maybe.
She's dead. Like dead gummit. He put me in front of that camera.
She does not like being in front of the camera.
Not at all. Yeah, she don't like being in front of the camera much.
Mm-mm. Not like her others do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna jump off here for the evening. We'll see y'all on the flip. Enjoyed everybody's company. Had a good time. And oh God, don't forget tomorrow. Absolutely awesome stuff is having a auction for the first time tomorrow. I don't. I think it's before AA or whatever, but it don't really matter. So let's go over and show them some love. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe to Storage Brats, Regular Guy Barbecue, KT's Random Treasures. Don't forget to give us a like. Subscribe to us if you haven't, because we really do appreciate it. So do all the other little people. Don't forget to subscribe to Midwest Escapades Bobby. They are awesome people. And I am James.
And I'm Mary.
We are Nightmares Treasures. Good night.
Good night.